Google Chrome is the most widely used web browser in the world. It was released by Google in 2008 with a strong focus on speed and simplicity. Because of that, it quickly outperformed other browsers at the time and became extremely popular. Chrome runs on the open-source Chromium engine, and it uses a separate process for each tab. This means if one tab crashes, it won't bring down the entire browser. Interestingly, Chrome was launched alongside a comic book that explained how it worked, and that unique approach grabbed a lot of attention back then. Even though it has faced some criticism for high RAM usage, features like the Gemini AI Assistant, built-in password manager, and smooth integration with Google's ecosystem keep Chrome as the top choice for many users today.
Before Chrome became popular, Mozilla Firefox was the go-to browser for people looking for an alternative to Internet Explorer. It was developed by Mozilla, a non-profit organization, and released in 2004. Firefox is open source and has always placed a strong emphasis on user privacy. Although it had issues with memory leaks in the past, those problems have been largely fixed in modern versions. Compared to other browsers, Firefox gives users more control over their data, which is why it still maintains a strong user base.
Safari is Apple's default browser, designed specifically for all Apple devices. It comes pre-installed on every iPhone, iPad, and Mac. Apple built Safari to work seamlessly within its own hardware and software ecosystem. It's known for being fast and highly efficient, especially when it comes to battery usage, making it a great choice for MacBook users. It also includes features like intelligent tracking prevention and password monitoring for better security and privacy.
Microsoft Edge was introduced in 2015 as Microsoft's official browser, replacing Internet Explorer. In 2020, it was completely rebuilt using the Chromium engine. This new version of Edge performs significantly better and helped Microsoft regain a strong position in the browser market. In my opinion, it's actually one of the fastest browsers available, especially if you're using Windows 10. Since it's built into Windows, it integrates well with features like reading mode, vertical tabs, and Microsoft 365 tools, making it a natural fit for users within the Microsoft ecosystem. Opera is one of the oldest browsers out there and has been a true innovator in the browser world. Features we take for granted today, like tabbed browsing and built-in pop-up blocking, were first introduced by Opera. Today, Opera comes with a free built-in VPN, an ad blocker, and even a battery-saving mode. If you prefer a browser with lots of built-in tools, Opera is a great choice. From my experience, it's one of the fastest browsers after Edge. It's especially useful if you manage multiple Google accounts or use Linux or Windows.
Brave is a browser built with a strong focus on privacy and speed. It blocks ads and trackers by default and removes unnecessary content before pages fully load, which often makes websites open much faster than in other browsers. Brave also introduced an optional ad system where users can view privacy-respecting ads and earn small amounts of cryptocurrency. Because of its strong privacy features, it has become very popular among privacy-conscious users.
The Tor browser is designed for complete anonymity. It routes your internet traffic through a global network of volunteer-operated servers, passing your connection through multiple locations before reaching its destination. This makes it extremely difficult to trace activity back to the original user. It's commonly used by journalists, activists, researchers, and people living under restrictive governments. However, it's slower than regular browsers and not ideal for everyday use, but it's perfect for those who need maximum privacy.
Vivaldi is more than just a typical browser. It's a powerful tool that can be customized in almost any way you want. It's also built on Chromium. If you work with a lot of tabs, Vivaldi lets you group them easily. You can even view multiple web pages side by side in the same window, which is great for research. What really makes it stand out is the level of control it gives users, from how tabs behave to keyboard shortcuts and interface customization. If you spend a lot of time in your browser, Vivaldi is an excellent choice.
UC browser isn't very popular in Western countries, but it's widely used in Asia, especially in India and Indonesia. It was designed to work well on slower internet connections and low-end devices. At one point, it was the second most used mobile browser in the world based on downloads. However, it is now banned in India, and many users have moved to alternatives like Opera Mini. Its speed comes from compressing data before delivering it, which reduces data usage and helps pages load faster on limited networks.
DuckDuckGo is another browser focused on privacy. It doesn't collect personal data, blocks unnecessary tracking, and offers a clean, simple interface. It also provides added protection when using maps and browsing online, making it stand out from other browsers.
Lynx is a very old browser that has been in use since 1992. Unlike modern browsers, it doesn't display images, videos, or any visual content. It only shows plain text and links. It runs entirely in a command line environment and is extremely fast. Even with very slow internet, you can still read website content easily. It's still used by developers, visually impaired users who rely on screen readers, and system administrators working on servers without graphical interfaces. So, which browser do you use? And is there a new one you'd like to try? Let me know in the comments below. See you again in the next video.